Hello everyone and welcome to possibly the finale of Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes.
Careful. Who's that? I've got.
Got what? Got nut. Metal Gear. It's huge. Hold on, wait 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. I just wanted to check something.
Snake, if it's about Naomi, I'm looking.
Snake, it's me.
What's wrong? Did you find a good place to hide?
Yeah, thanks to the stealth gear, it looks like they've finished getting Metal Gear ready.
How do you know that?
I overheard them talking. Where are you now?
Right in front of Metal Gear. But it's strange.
What is?
There's nobody here. No guards, no mechanics. It's too quiet.
Maybe because they're all ready. They said they even input the PAL codes.
What should I do?
All we can do is use the override system that President Baker told you about.
But I've only got one of the 3 keys. And besides that, like Ocelot said, there's some trick to using the keys.
Leave it to me.
You got some kind of plan?
Well, I'm in the computer room right now. I'm trying to access Baker's private files.
Baker's files? Don't you need a password?
Of course. But there are ways.
Are you a hacker?
Yep, that describes me pretty well.
Does it look like you can get in?
I don't know yet. I'll give it a try.
I'm counting on you.
I like how Snake was even like, are you a hacker? I don't know why.
Snake, it's me
What?
again.
How's it going?
Not bad. I just got past his 3rd security level. He was a pretty careful guy.
Do you think you'll break in soon?
I've never met a system I couldn't bust into.
Okay, keep trying.
Snake, I did it.
You got past security?
Bingo.
Great. So what do you got?
I accessed the confidential Metal Gear file.
So what about the PAL override system that Baker talked about?
Haven't found it yet.
That's what I need to know.
But Snake, I found something else.
What?
The secret behind the new nuclear weapon. Just as I thought, the nuclear warhead is designed to be fired from the railgun like a projectile. It doesn't use fuel, so it isn't considered a missile. That way it can get around all sorts of international treaties.
Pretty sneaky.
Yes, but effective. And that's not even the scariest thing about this weapon.
I can't wait to hear this.
It's a stealth weapon.
You mean it won't show up on radar?
Yeah. The truth is, they've been working on a stealth missile since the late 70s.
Why weren't they able to develop one up until now?
Because of the missile's rocket propulsion system. It would be picked up by enemy satellites.
Because of that?
But unlike a missile, the railgun doesn't burn any propellant, so it can't be detected by any current ballistic missile detection systems.
An invisible nuclear warhead.
Totally impossible to intercept. And on top of that, it's got a surface-piercing warhead designed to penetrate hardened underground bases.
We learned that lesson in the Gulf War.
This thing could mean the end of the world.
It's the ultimate weapon. And from a political point of view, it avoids the problem of nuclear reduction and nuclear inspections. Colonel, is this true? Are you listening?
I'm listening.
It would push back the signing of the START III treaty. If word gets out about this weapon, it'd cause a whole world of trouble.
Yeah, it would be nasty. The United States would be denounced by the UN. It could even bring the president down.
Did you know this, Colonel?
I'm sorry.
You've changed, Colonel.
I won't make any excuses.
Snake, listen to me. This new nuclear weapon, it's never actually been tested. Only simulated.
You mean with VR experiments?
Yeah, that's why they were conducting this exercise. They needed to get actual experimental data to back up the simulation.
What were the results of the exercise?
It looks like it went better than they hoped for, but I can't find the data anywhere on this network. You'd think the data as important as that would be carefully recorded.
It was. President Baker gave me an optical disc with all of the test data.
What? Do you still have it?
No. Ocelot took it from me.
Damn.
The terrorists have replaced the dummy warhead with a real warhead. Once they input the detonation codes, they should be ready to launch.
So, you think they can do it?
Well, the dummy warhead was designed to be identical to the real thing, so I think so.
Did you find out how to override it yet?
Not yet. It must be in a separate file. Right now I'm looking through all of Baker's personal files.
We're counting on you.
Snake.
Did you find it?
No, I haven't found out about the override system yet, but I found Baker's ulterior motive.
He's just looking to get rich, isn't he?
That's part of it. Armstech is in much worse financial trouble than I thought.
I know they lost their bid to make the next generation fighter jet. That, plus the reduction in SDI spending.
It looks like there was even some talk of a hostile takeover.
Everything was riding on this project, I guess.
And it looks like they were paying a lot of bribe money to the DARPA chief.
Bribe money, huh?
Yeah, and Baker was a big proponent of the nuclear deterrent theory.
I see. So anyway, what about the override?
Just give me a little bit longer.
Alright.
It's the enemy. I need help.
Okay, I've entered the PAL codes and disengaged the safety device. We can launch anytime.
There's still no response from Washington. It looks like we'll have to show them that we mean business.
Should I set it for Cherniton, Russia?
No. There's been a change. The new target is Lopnor, China.
Why, boss? Liquid.
I'm sure neither you nor Mr. Golukovich would really like to see a nuclear bomb dropped on your motherland, right?
But why? There's nothing there.
Wrong. It's a nuclear test site.
nuclear test site.
If we nuke a major population center, the game's over. But a nuclear explosion at a test site can still be concealed from the public. Meanwhile, Washington will be worried about the retaliatory strike from China.
That'll probably mean top-secret talks between both countries' leaders.
Of course. And in the process, the president will be forced to divulge the existence of a new and highly destabilizing nuclear weapon to the Chinese. What do you think that will do to the US's reputation? Or the president's?
And with the CTBT, that means that China and India... I see.
Yes. When the other countries hear about the new weapon, they'll all want to contact us. Washington won't be very happy when we start selling their own system to the highest bidders. Yes, the president will break. He will give in to our demands.
Big Boss's DNA and $1 billion.
$1 billion. All for money.
That
Hey,
money
who
will
said
be
that?
used to cure our genome soldiers as well. I'm also including the Fox dye vaccine in our demands.
Fox dye. It killed Octopus and the Arms Tech president. So it's true that it affects older people first. Mantis might not have been affected because he wore a mask.
Wolf wasn't infected either. Perhaps due to those tranquilizers she always took.
Something to do with amphetamine and adrenaline levels in the blood. They deployed a product still in development into live combat. No surprise it was unreliable. They must have been desperate.
In any case, have you heard from your friend Colonel Sergei Golukovich at Spetsnaz yet?
He still has doubts about the ability of Metal Gear. He said we can talk after Metal Gear's test launch is successful.
He's a very prudent man.
There's nothing to worry about. The Colonel wants Metal Gear and a new nuclear weapon so bad he can taste it. If Russia wants to regain its position as a military superpower, they need to reinforce their nuclear arsenal. They need a nuclear weapon that can't be intercepted. Metal Gear will allow them to gain first strike capability over the rest of the world.
Their regular army is in shambles, and they think they can restore their country's military power with nuclear weapons? That Golukovich, he's no warrior. He's a politician.
Maybe so. But he's the one who gave us the Hind and most of our other heavy firepower.
He's got over 1,000 soldiers under his command. If we joined forces,
Oh,
we
sorry.
could put up quite a resistance here. Since Mantis died, the genome soldiers' brainwashing has started to wear off. I'm worried about the men's morale. An alliance with the Russians would boost that as well.
What are you saying?
We're not going anywhere. We're going to dig in here. It's going to be a long war.
We could still escape.
We have the new nuclear power, and we're going to ally with Golukovich's forces.
Are you going to fight the whole world?
And what's wrong with that? Fighting the whole world?
What do you mean?
From here, we can launch a nuclear warhead at any target on this planet. A nuclear warhead invisible to radar and totally immune to interception. And on top of that, this base is full of spare nuclear warheads. Once we get the DNA and the money, the world will be ours.
But boss, what about your promise to Colonel Golukovich?
I have no interest in the revival of Mother Russia.
You're not thinking of reviving Big Boss's dream.
From today, you can call this place Outer Heaven.
Oh no.
Big Boss's dream.
Who said that?
Boss, you're not worried about the PAL being overridden? If the code is entered again, It'll be deactivated.
No need to worry. The DARPA chief and the arms tech president are both dead.
Does Snake know how the override system works?
You interrogated him, don't you know?
He didn't have any keys on him.
Good. Then no one can stop Metal Gear now.
By the way, what should we do with that woman? Want me to kill her?
Let her live. She's Campbell's niece, and Snake cares for her. We'll keep her as our ace in the hole.
Meryl, she's alive.
Snake, I found Baker's top-secret files.
Great job.
How's it going there?
They finished inputting the PAL codes. So, how do we deactivate them?
Okay, you see, the override system that the President was talking about, it can also be used to input the detonation codes. You see, if you insert the keys when the warhead is active, you deactivate it. And if you insert them when it's inactive, it becomes...
Oh, fuck. I didn't mean... Go away! Go away from the area.
Can you see the input terminals in the center of the control room?
I see them.
Those 3 laptop terminals are for the emergency input. There should be a symbol on each screen. Each symbol corresponds to a different key. You input the keys in order from left to right. The left one's for the room temperature key. See the symbol? Next to that goes the low temperature key. The one on the right is the high temperature key.
Okay, I got it. First I change the shape of the card, and then I input them in order, right?
That's right. All you do is insert the card keys. After you insert the key into the module, a hard disk reads the information contained on it. Once you've finished with all 3 terminals, the code input process is complete. But here's the thing. You can only use the key 3 times. It's an emergency system, and it's only meant to be used once.
The world is riding on that key, Snake. Who's that?
This is bulletproof glass. There's no way in. I'll enjoy watching you die.
Snake, you've got to get that key.
Oh boy. So you guys aren't even gonna come out and yell at me or whatever?
Snake, that water is contaminated with nuclear waste material. If you go in there, you'll take damage.
Nuclear waste.
They were extremely careless with their handling of nuclear materials. Nastasha knows all about that if you want more info.
You lost the card key? You lost the card key? You lost the card key? Hurry up and find it. They've already entered the detonation code. If you use the mine detector, you
Oh my god! Why did they... I love when they do this, because it's like, oh... Where's the... Okay.
Snake, did you find the card key?
No, it's not here.
Don't be ridiculous. You saw it fall into the drainage ditch, didn't you? The drainage ditch. Isn't there something odd about it?
No. There are a lot of big rats, though.
That's it, Snake. A rat must have eaten it.
Now who's being ridiculous?
No, I'm right. There's no other possibility. Rats eat all sorts of things. There's nothing unusual about that.
Why in the fucking world is this so dumb? Because it just switches. I don't know why he does this.
Snake, did you find the card?
No, it's not here.
Don't be ridiculous. You saw it fall into the drainage ditch, didn't...
Oh, because the time bomb. Oh my fucking god, yep. Oh, fucking dumbass.
No! Snake! Get up, Snake!
I don't know why my controls have to fucking invert every, like, couple minutes. I don't know what the fuck's up with this shit. I'm using a Pro controller. And it's like, well, now A is B, B is A, stop. It's a fucking rat, you gotta wait forever for it. Give me the damn sniper. You know what? Here. So how are you guys doing? I'm doing pretty good myself. I'm very fucking tired. How? That killed it, but not a fucking missile launcher?
Is there somebody there?
fucking god, I'm gonna kill myself. Holy shit! Why can't it just say something? Like, oh, this is how you put it in. Pressing every fucking button known. I am over at them. Pressing every single button. Every single fucking button. Fuck off. I'm just gonna look it up. Cause Christ on a fucking bike. You can't do it whenever you're fucking spotted. Because fuck you, that's why. I'm gonna die. Nice knowing you, everybody.
Snake, answer me! Snake! Snake!
You called? Be careful.
Alright.
Snake, don't give up.
I'm just gonna throw in a fucking bomb. Okay, I'm going down on my own damn terms. Fuck you guys and all your fucking bullshit.
Snake, what happened? Snake! Snake!
Fucker, get off me. If you're gonna fucking attack my hand.
Was that the wrong one? Okay, that takes care of pal code number 1. Now, pal number 2, freeze the key.
Why?
The wrong key.
But it was left to right. That's why I was thinking.
Was that the wrong one?
What the fuck?
The wrong key.
Oh, Christ. Brother of Christ. Fuck off with all this bullshit. This tedious bullshit that this game is making me go through because... Awesome! Great! I'm happy! Awesome! Fucking hell! And now it takes forever to fucking die. So here. Oh, but it says that you're only supposed to do it 3 times. I thought that was weird. God, this game is so fucking tedious. Really? You're telling me that did not affect the fucking security camera? And now you're legitimately telling me it's not fucking with the security camera. Alright, let's see if it works. No, it doesn't, because fuck you, that's why. I don't do anything to fucking affect it. So, I don't know why it's not working. Fucking hell! Fucking ugh! This is ridiculous. Where's Snake?
Snake, answer me! Snake! Snake!
I have to go all the way back out there to freeze the cord, Motherfucker! Stop! Holy shit, do you piss me off? Get back up. I fucking hate this. This is, honestly, I hate this. This is worse than Metal Gear Solid 3. Which I know a lot of people are going to be saying, well, Metal Gear Solid 3 came out after this. That game is genuinely a fucking great with its puzzles, mechanics, fights. That was great. I like that. This game fucking pales in comparison. Oh yeah, and by the way, if you're saying, well, use the stun grenade. Yeah, you just go barely fucking enough. Can I just break the fucking camera with a machine gun? There we go. That's fucking stupid. I don't care what anybody says, that's just fucking dumb. You gotta go up and freeze the keycard, yuck. And look, before you say I'm hating the game a little too hard, I don't care. This is bullshit. I don't think this is the worst Metal Gear Solid, mind you. And I don't really think it's the worst. I don't think it's really a bad game, but fuck, there's just so many segments like it where it's bullshit. The tank boss fight, fighting Vulcan, was very fucking dumb. I hated both those boss fights. And Vulcan is a piece of shit character that I literally could care less about. He doesn't do anything for me, and I don't think he does anything for anybody else either. I think fucking Liquid Snake has him there as a fucking pity vote. Also, shouldn't the PAL key already be fucking frozen because it was in that room temperature? I fucking fell in the goddamn hole. So this is what you have to do. You have to freeze the PAL card. Hold on. Maybe that was what you were supposed to do. I don't fucking know. I'm just kind of going around in circles. Maybe I should call the guys, maybe. Or maybe that would have been better. Look, I still don't like the fact that that's even the puzzle, because you're still doing what you're told, and Snake doesn't call anybody about it because I don't fucking know. Because, I mean, I know I should be the one, I'm the one who's controlling Snake. I like being in control of him. But, yeah. Again, I don't hate this game. I just think a lot of this shit was way better in 3. But I see people adamantly said this is the best Metal Gear Solid game, and sometimes I'm just like, what the fuck are you guys on? Not saying it's a bad Metal Gear Solid game, nor do I think it's the worst. I do think it's good, and I do like the story of it all, and I like the characters of Meryl, Campbell, sorry. I still think those characters are good. Fuck you, camera.
Now freeze that key. Get somewhere.
So where we were supposed to... What?! Bullshit! Bull to the shit! I literally went somewhere fucking cold. That is the biggest amount of fucking dick-sucking bullshit here. Just snap the fucking car key in half. I just go up there and blow up Metal Gear with explosives at this fucking point. I'd rather go and burn myself in fucking a vat of oil.
Was that the wrong one?
You just gotta stay in there for fucking ever. Awesome. Great. God, dude. I know, like, you might be thinking, oh, well, you guys are probably saying, because I looked at it, that, oh, it probably, I mean, doesn't it change colors? It does, but I wouldn't fucking know at this point. Well, I mean, I guess Otacon did say something, so yes, it is my fault. There we go. But still, I don't like this fucking section. This section's still not my favorite. A lot of the puzzles in this game, a lot of the stuff you do, the fucking Mantis boss fight, the goddamn Raven boss fight, all suck. The only boss fights I liked, which I don't think Mantis was as bad, it was just the fact that the controllers weren't fucking working, because I don't know why. But what I didn't... Fuck you, other camera. Rotten television, brother. Am I supposed to do anything fucking special for this goddamn key or not? Nope, I'm just kind of supposed to wait. There we go. Awesome. And now I'm going to do this. Because fuck that. Fuck doing this again.
What's up, Snake?
Go back. Back up. And look, we're already 52 minutes into this fucking video. Awesome. Yeah, shut up, please. I'm not in the mood to hear your fucking speech. My question is, how the fuck am I gonna burn this car?
Who's that?
Oh, dude, fuck off.
PAL code number 2 confirmed. Awaiting PAL code number 3.
Okay, there goes PAL code number 2. Next comes PAL number 3. Warm the key.
Snake.
I don't know what room it is. You gotta go warm it. He's gonna leave. I love that, wouldn't you? Just fucking book it out of here. No wonder there's 3 separate fucking keys. I don't want to do the thing with. Why wouldn't there be, like, in case they lost it? Why wouldn't they have, like, a freezer or something?
Snake, it's about Naomi Hunter.
Then you should talk to the Colonel. He's looking into it.
Turn your monitor off.
Okay, it's off. No one else can hear us. Go ahead.
Sorry, I didn't want the Colonel to hear.
Okay, so what's up?
I've got a good friend in the Pentagon.
Yeah.
He's the one who told me about it. looks like the DIA recently developed a new type of assassination weapon.
An assassination weapon?
Snake, have you ever heard of something called Fox Dye?
No. Fox Dye? Liquid and the others were talking about it.
Yeah. It's some kind of virus that targets specific people. I don't know all the details, but...
What are you trying to say?
It's too similar.
What is?
The cause of death. Didn't the Arms Tech president and the DARPA chief, Decoy Octopus, die of something that looked like a heart attack?
Yeah.
Well, apparently Fox Dye kills its victims by simulating a heart attack.
No. You're telling me that Naomi was behind it?
Snake, try to remember. Did Naomi give you some kind of injection?
The nanomachines.
She was in the best position to have done it. I don't know what her motive was.
Does the Colonel know?
I'm not sure, but he still hasn't questioned her.
Okay. I'll ask him myself. Colonel, what's new with the Naomi situation?
I just placed Naomi under arrest.
Arrest?
She was sending coded messages toward the Alaskan base. I didn't want to believe it, but she must be working with the terrorists.
Are you sure?
I'm afraid so. She's being interrogated now.
What kind of interrogation?
Well, I'd like to avoid the rough stuff, but we don't even have any sodium pentothal here.
Call me if you find out anything.
So, it's true, isn't it?
Naomi, I can't believe it.
That means the Fox Dye vaccine must be around somewhere.
Is that all you think about?
But Snake, you might be infected too, you know.
All I can do is leave it up to the Colonel.
Alright, so Naomi's obviously a fucking... Oh.
You called, Snake? Snake? In China, they...
We're gonna be up here a minute. Waiting around. Alright. So, again, as I said, this probably won't be like greatest hits level. I don't think this will be it, sadly. Which sucks, because I did like Metal Gear Solid 3. And I do like this game, I just don't think it's as good as, say, Metal Gear Solid 1, or not Metal Gear Solid, Metal Gear Solid 3. I'd say it's better than Phantom Pain, or not Phantom Pain, what was it that I played? Ground Zeroes. God, this is going to take a while. What can I say about this I do like the gameplay of it more than like Metal Gear, but Metal Gear Solid 3, I love gameplay of Metal Gear Solid 3. I love Metal Gear Solid 3, man, what can I say? I won't do a replay through of it anytime soon. God, I love that game. I remember going into it with like no spoilers. I really like Metal Gear Solid. I like Metal Gear Solid 3 more than I like Metal Gear Solid 5, the Phantom Pain, honestly. I have played a little bit of it. I played like around 4 or 5 hours of it. Do I like it more than Peace Walker, though? Yeah, probably. I might do Peace Walker soon. I need to, at least. I'm not going to do 2. I might do 2 this year and maybe get to 4. Do 2, 4. Or do Peace Walker, 2, 4. I'm not doing Phantom Pain anytime soon. Phantom Pain's a big-ass game. Comparably to these games, because open world and you got a lot more missions and just not a big fan of the starting point. The first hour of Metal Gear Solid 5 fucking blows, dude. We're going through the area. When you're going through the hospital and everything, oh my god. I hate 5 out of all the mainline Metal Gears, 5's my least favorite. 3's my favorite. This one's probably my second favorite, and I haven't seen too much of 2 and 4 to give an opinion, so. I guess if you count Peace Walker, Peace Walker's my 3rd favorite so far. Because the original Metal Gear ain't that bad. You just need I just say you need a guide to go with you. Because if you don't have a guide, you don't know where you're going most of the time. Alright, cool. And again, I don't think this game's bad. I just think 3's better. And also this section just drags. Because you're going all over the place just to get this key card to fucking work. I do like the story, like Naomi being a spy is a good twist. I know I'm not reacting too much to the story, but that's just me. Because I'm just bitter of the fact that this game has this mission, and I seriously do not like the fucking boss fights with Raven. Raven is a fucking horrible villain. I don't want to go over it, but you know. Nope, I'm not dying by you. But yeah, I don't think this game is bad. I do like the characters too, like Otacon. Gray Fox is a cool villain. I did like the Otacon or the Gray Fox boss fight. I didn't think that was too bad because it made you mostly rely on don't use your weapons, just fight them hand to hand.
Who is that? Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Speaking of hand to hand.
Snake, can you hear me? It's Naomi.
Naomi? What the hell?
Campbell and the others are busy right now. I'm on a different codec.
Naomi, is what the Colonel says true?
Yes, but not everything I said was a lie.
Who are you?
I don't know anything. My parents' face is my name. The name and ID I have now I just bought. But the reason why I study genetics, that was true.
'Cause you want to know yourself, right?
That's right. I want to know where I came from. My age, my race, anything.
Naomi.
I was found in Rhodesia sometime in the 80s. A dirty little orphan.
Rhodesia? What's now known as Zimbabwe?
Yes. Rhodesia was owned by England until 1965, and there were lots of Indian laborers around. That's probably where I got my skin color from, but I'm not even sure about that.
Naomi, you're too worried about the past. Isn't it enough to understand who you are now?
Understand who I am now? Why should I? No one else tries to understand me. I was alone for so long, until I met my big brother. And him.
Your big brother?
Yes. Frank Yeager.
What?
He was a young soldier when he picked me up near the Zambezi River. I was half dead from starvation, and he shared his rations with me. Yes. Frank Yeager. The man who you destroyed was my brother and my only family.
No. Gray Fox.
We survived that hell together, Frank and I. He protected me. He is everything to me. The only proof I have of my existence. Of my existence as an individual.
And he brought you back to America?
No. I was in Mozambique when he came.
Who's he? You mean Big Boss?
Yes. He brought us to this land of freedom. This America. But then he and my brother went back to continue the war. And that's when it happened. You killed my benefactor and sent my brother home a cripple. I vowed revenge and joined Foxhound. I knew it was my best chance to meet you, and I prayed for the day that I would.
So, were your prayers answered?
Yes. I waited 2 long years.
To kill me? Is that all you cared about?
Yes, that's right. 2 years. You were all I thought about for 2 long years. Like some kind of twisted obsession.
Do you still hate me?
Not exactly. I was partly wrong about you.
What about Liquid and the others?
I'll have my revenge on them too.
Naomi, you didn't kill that doctor too, did you? The one that used Gray Fox for his genome experiments.
Dr. Clark? No. That was my brother.
Your brother's
Afterward,
a
I
fucking
covered it
god,
up and
damn.
helped him hide out.
So that ninja, I mean Gray Fox, he's come here to kill me.
I don't think so. I think he just came here to fight you. I wasn't sure before, but now I think I understand. A final battle with you. That's all he lives for. I'm sure of it.
Fox. Naomi, tell me something.
About Foxdie? Foxdie is a type of retrovirus that targets and kills only specific people. First, it infects the macrophages in the victim's body. Fox dye contains smart enzymes, created through protein engineering. They're programmed to respond to specific genetic patterns in the cells.
Those enzymes recognize the target's DNA?
Right. They respond by becoming active and using the macrophages. They begin creating TNF-epsilon.
Huh?
It's a type of cytokine, a peptide which causes cells to die. The TNF-epsilon is carried along the bloodstream to the heart, where they attach to the TNF receptors in the heart cells.
And then, they cause a heart attack.
The heart cells suffer a shock and undergo an extreme apoptosis. Then, the victim dies.
Apoptosis? You mean the heart cells commit suicide? Naomi.
What?
You must have programmed that thing to kill me too, right?
Uh-oh.
Do I still have time?
I'm gonna die.
Naomi, I don't blame you for wanting me dead, but I can't go yet. I still have a job to do.
Listen, Snake. I'm not the one who made the decision to use Fox dye.
Huh? You weren't?
No. You were injected with Fox dye as a part of this operation. I just wanted to let you know that... No. That's not the whole truth.
Huh?
The real thing that I wanted to tell you was, Snake...
Hey! What are you doing?
Snake.
Naomi?
Snake, I can't allow Naomi to make any more unauthorized transmissions.
What?
Naomi's been removed from this operation.
What happened to Naomi? What did she mean when she said that Fox dye was a part of this operation? Colonel, let me talk to her.
I won't. She's under arrest.
Colonel, you double-crossed me.
Snake, there's no time for that. Right now, your job is to stop Metal Gear. Okay, Snake?
Fuck you, dude! I ain't gonna do any more... Fine, I mean... I'm already this far into the operation, but... You would have contacted me whenever I had to go to the fucking boiler room. I'd say, go fuck yourself. I think I'm actually gonna do the job for you.
Snake, Naomi's under arrest.
What the hell is happening over there? What's the Colonel thinking?
Colonel Campbell is... I'm sorry, I can't say anymore. But please believe me, I'm here to help you until the end.
I believe you. I feel like she just kind of... Sorry. There you go.
Please.
PAL code number 3 confirmed. PAL code entry complete. Detonation code activated. Ready for launch.
What?
No! Why? I deactivated it.
Uh-oh.
Thank you, Snake. Now the detonation code is completed. Nothing can stop Metal Gear now.
Master, what's going on?
You found the key, and even activated the warhead for us too. I really must express my gratitude.
You don't sound like Master
Sorry to have
anymore.
involved you in that silly shape memory alloy business.
What are you talking about?
We weren't able to learn the DARPA chief's code. Even with Mantis' psychic powers, he couldn't read his mind. Then Ocelot accidentally killed him during the interrogation. In other words, we weren't able to launch the nuclear device, and we were all getting a little worried. Without the threat of a nuclear strike, our demands would never be met.
What do you mean?
Without the detonation codes, we had to find some other way. That's when I decided you might prove useful, Snake.
What?
Well, for starters, I had Decoy Octopus disguise himself as the DARPA chief. We thought we'd get the info from you, but there was Foxdie.
You mean you had this plan from the beginning? Just to get me to input the detonation code?
You didn't think you made it this far by yourself, did you?
Who the hell are you?
In any case, the launch preparations are complete. Once the world glimpses the power of this weapon, the White House will have no choice but to surrender the Foxdie vaccine to me. Their ace in the hole is useless now.
Ace in the hole?
The Pentagon's plan to use you was already successful in the torture room. Snake, you're the only one who doesn't know. Poor fool.
Who are you anyway?
I'll tell you everything you want to know. If you come to where I am, that is.
Where are you?
Very close by.
Snake, that's not Master Miller.
And you're just telling me now?
You're too late.
Master Miller's body was just discovered at his home. He's been dead for at least 3 days.
Well,
I didn't know because my codec link with Master was cut off. But Mei Ling said his transmission signal was coming from inside the base.
So who is it?
Snake, you've been talking to...
Me, dear brother.
Hey!
Liquid!
Oh no!
Served your purpose?
He had the perfect disguise! Damn you, Liquid! I like how we stared at each other for a second.
Snake, gas. Do something. Snake, call M...
Oh, that's a good idea.
Snake, that's bulletproof glass. You can't break it with an ordinary weapon.
Can't you open the security lock here?
I'll try. Just hold on for a minute. I hacked into security. Snake, I'm opening the door.
Liquid!
Snake, did you like my sunglasses? Oh, you'd point a weapon at your own brother?
Why did you disguise yourself as Master?
So I could manipulate you more easily.
You know that's
You
fair.
performed quite well, I must say.
Thank you.
Although the boys at the Pentagon are probably saying the same thing.
What the hell are you talking about?
Following orders blindly with no questions asked, you've lost your warrior's pride and become nothing more than a pawn, Snake.
What?
Stopping the nuclear launch, rescuing the hostages, it was all just a diversion.
A diversion?
The Pentagon only needed you to come into contact with us. That's what killed the ArmsTech president and Decoy Octopus.
You don't mean...
I don't like that his name's Decoy
That's
Octopus.
right. You were sent here to kill us, so they could retrieve Metal Gear undamaged along with bodies of the Genome soldiers. From the beginning, the Pentagon was just using you as a vector to spread Foxdie.
Foxdie. It can't be. Are you telling me Naomi was working with the Pentagon?
They thought she was, but it seems that Dr. Naomi Hunter couldn't be controlled so easily.
What?
We've got a spy working in the Pentagon. He reported that Dr. Hunter altered Foxdie's program just before the operation, but no one knows how or why.
I wonder. Maybe they arrested her so they could find out the answer to that.
No doubt. But I had no idea she was motivated by such petty revenge. We still don't know what changes she made to Foxdie's program. Oh well, doesn't matter. I've already added the Foxdie vaccine to my list of White House demands.
There's a vaccine?
There must be. But that woman is the only one who really knows. Anyway, it might prove to be unnecessary.
Yeah? Why's that?
You were successful in coming into contact with all of us, so we must have all been exposed to the virus. It's true that the Arms Tech president and Decoy Octopus were killed by Foxdie. But Ocelot, myself, and you, the carrier, were apparently unaffected.
A bug in the virus's programming?
Could be. In any case, if it doesn't kill you, then I'm not worried either. After all, our genetic code is identical.
So it's true. You and I are...
One same.
Yes, twins. But we're not ordinary twins. We're twins linked by cursed genes. Les enfants terribles. You're fine. You got all of the old man's dominant genes. I got all the flawed, recessive genes. Everything was done so that you would be the greatest of his children. The only reason I exist is so they could create you.
So
Huh.
you're saying I'm the dominant one?
Damn hot.
That's
I mean,
right.
oh.
I'm just the leftovers of what they used to make you. Can you understand what it's like to know that you're garbage since the day you were born? But I'm the one Father chose.
So that's why you're so obsessed with Big Boss. Some warped kind of love.
Ha! Love? It's hate. His choosing me, knowingly, to be the inferior one? For this, I want revenge. You don't even understand this. You, who could kill your own real father. You stole my chance for revenge. Now I'll finish the work that Father began. I will surpass him. I will destroy him.
You're just like Naomi.
Well, I'm not like you. Unlike you, I'm proud of the destiny that is encoded into my very genes. You missed your last chance. You'll regret that forever.
We got eaten.
Snake! Come! Kneel down and sacrifice yourself to this historic weapon! Consider it an honor, a gift from your brother!
Now!
You shall bear witness to the demon weapon that will drag the world
Into the 21st century!
Oh boy. Fuck. That's not good. Sneaky boy. Yeah, this is good. We're gonna be able to keep that thing down with the... Well, you better run, Snake.
It's moving. But how do I stop it?
Uh-oh.
Snake, Rex's armor is impregnable. You can't do any damage with the weapons you've got. Rex uses the latest advances in compound armor. The only way you can pierce it is with a high-performance heat round.
So what do I do?
Rex's pilot seat operates exactly like a VR system. It's got multiple sensors connected to a high-tech interface used for the controls. It's completely self-enclosed and shut off from the outside environment.
He's not using his naked eyes.
That's right. So if you could somehow destroy the sensors... Do you see that round plate on Rex's left arm?
Yeah, that thing that looks like a shield.
That's a radome. If you can destroy that thing, it won't be able to use its electronic equipment.
So he'll be blinded.
Yeah. Try to hit that radome.
Okay, this controller really switching around everything I fucking have is really starting to get on my fucking nerves. There we go.
Did that do it?
No. Not even freaking close, Snake.
Damn!
Nice try, Snake!
Bigger boom! What the?
Hurry! Get away! Gray Fox. A name from long ago. It sounds better than Deep Throat. So it is you. You look terrible, Snake. You haven't aged well.
I'll send you back to hell!
Oh, he's about to Metal Gear Rising this shit. That's a gun? What's he, Mega Man? That's fucking badass, though.
Fox, why? What do you want from me?
I'm a prisoner of death. Only you can free me.
Fox, stay out of this. What about Naomi? She's hell-bent on taking revenge for you.
Naomi?
You're the only one who can stop her.
No, I can't.
Why?
Because I'm the one who killed her parents.
Oh wow, another wow, Yakuza reference right there.
And couldn't bring myself to kill her too. Oh, I felt so bad that I decided to take her with me. I raised her like she was my own blood to soothe my guilty conscience. Even now, she thinks of me as her brother.
Fox.
Outwardly, we may have seemed like contented brother and sister. But every time I looked into her eyes, I trembled with fear. Tell her for me. Tell her that I was the one who did it.
There you are!
We're just about out of time. Here's a final present from Deep Throat. I'll stop it from moving.
What? Oh, you can either run, What are you doing? I know you're just kind of wait. I guess you're just kind of waiting for the gunfire to stop. Oh, okay, it was just your arm. I thought it split him in half. That would be horrible. Bull! Okay, that's even worse.
In the Middle East, we don't hunt foxes, we hunt jackals. Instead of foxhounds,
We use Royal Harriers! Fox!
how strong is that exoskeleton of yours? Snake, are you just going to sit by and watch him die?
A cornered fox is more dangerous than a jackal!
Taking that sword, by the way.
He destroyed the radome.
Huh.
Impressive! You are indeed worthy of the codename Fox. But now you're finished!
Now, fire the stinger!
Fox! Can you really shoot? You'll kill him too!
Now, in front of you, I can finally
It's no good.
die.
I can't do it. It's no good. I can't
After
do it.
Zanzibar land, I was taken from the battle, neither truly alive nor truly dead. An undying shadow in a world
It's
of
no
light.
good. I can't do
But
it.
soon it will finally end.
No, I can't do it.
Should've just done it. You're gonna die anyway with that. Yep, there it goes. Now do it.
Die! Fox! Snake, we're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at. But at least I always fought for what I believed in. Snake. Farewell. Fox!
I would have so taken this shot. I mean, I know that would be hard, but it'd be like...
When death is entreated, the battle is decided.
Can you flick your nose?
You see, you can't protect anyone. Not even yourself.
There you are!
Snake! I'll crush you into dust!
Right here.
Sleeping late as usual, eh, Snake?
Liquid, you're still alive.
I won't die. As long as you still live.
Too bad. It looks like your revolution was a failure.
Just because you've destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I'm done fighting.
Fighting? What are you really after?
The restoration of the era when warriors such as us lived as we should.
That was Big Boss's fantasy.
It was his dying wish. When he was young, during the Cold War, the world needed men like us. We were valued then. We were desired. But things are different now. With all the liars and hypocrites running the world, war isn't what it used to be. We're losing our place in a world that no longer needs us. A world that now spurns our very existence. You should know that as well as I do. After I launch this weapon and get our $1 billion, we'll be able to bring chaos and honor back to this world gone soft. Conflict shall breed conflict. New hatreds will arise, and our own biosphere shall steadily expand.
But as long as there are people, there will always be war.
But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best.
Is that the only reason?
Isn't that reason enough for warriors such as us?
I don't want that kind of world.
Ha! You lie. So why are you here then? Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here? Well...
Oh, fuck!
Oh, it reflected such vitality.
You're wrong.
There is a killer inside you. You don't have to deny it.
That.
We were created to be that way.
Created?
Les enfants terribles. The terrible children. That's what the project was called. It started in the 1970s. Their plan was to artificially create the most powerful soldier possible. The person that they chose as the model was a man known then as the greatest living soldier in the world.
Big Boss!
Big Boss.
Was wounded in combat and already in a coma when they brought him in. So they created us from his cells, with a combination of 20th century analog cloning and the super baby method.
Super baby method?
They fertilized an egg with one of Father's cells, and then let it divide into 8 clone babies. Then they transferred the clones to someone's uterus, and later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage strong fetal growth.
What the fuck?
You and I were originally octuplets.
Octuplets?
Yes. The other 6 of our brothers were sacrificed to make us. We were accomplices in murder before the day we were even born. So, it was you and I, 2 fertilized eggs with exactly the same DNA. But they weren't finished yet. They used me as a guinea pig to create a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed to create you. I got all the recessive genes. You took everything from me before I was even born.
Sounds like a you problem, dude.
But you and I aren't his only children.
What?
The Genome Soldiers. They too are his progeny, carrying on his genetic legacy. But unlike us, they carry it digitally. With the completion of the Human Genome Project
I'm sorry.
in the last century,
We just gotta... We get it? Get it!
So the Genome Soldiers mean that the experiments were a success?
Basically...
Look behind you.
What? Meryl! You're alive! Because now that we know...
Colonel, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm listening.
What is the Pentagon trying to do? Colonel, answer me.
This is what I want to know.
The Secretary of Defense has taken over active control of this operation. He's on his way there by AWACS.
What for?
To bomb the place.
But...
Not only that, B-2 bombers just lifted off from Galena Air Force Base. They're carrying B-6113 surface-piercing tactical nuclear bombs.
What? Metal Gear is destroyed. Tell the Secretary of Defense.
The Secretary of Defense heard that Naomi double-crossed us, and he's worried about Fox Die. Now that there's no more danger of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear, he's going to do whatever's necessary to cover up the truth of what really happened here.
He's going to drop a nuclear bomb to vaporize all the evidence, along with anyone who knows anything.
Don't worry, Snake. I'll stop the nuclear strike.
How?
I may be only a figurehead here, but I'm still officially in command of this mission. If I issue an order to delay the strike, it'll confuse the chain of command, and at least buy you some time. It'll give you a chance to escape.
But Colonel, if you do that...
It's okay, Snake. The truth is, Foxhound was already the subject of an undercover investigation. Merrill was transferred to this base just before the terrorist attack as a way of manipulating me.
Those bastards.
I'm sorry. They forced me to cooperate in exchange for her life. You'd better get out of there, Snake.
Are you sure?
Oh, fuck. Fuck! I didn't know that there was like 30 fucking more people talking!
Oh, there's no way out for us. Let's finish this before the airstrike.
Alright, fucker, I'll kick your ass. Yakuza. Fuck.
Are you hurt?
I'm alright. Just want to save.
Win, Snake!
Is that all?
Better hurry! It's going to blow! Better hurry! It's...
Come on, get back up. Got him. Great job, Yin Yang! You did great, Yin Yang. She was all funny. I was just watching. That reminded me a lot of Yakuza. Just didn't have like the dragon and the brawler and the... Now that reminds me a lot of Yakuza. Ooh. Both are gonna kiss her.
Snake!
Bye-bye. Alright, now let's get the fuck out of here. Dude, that airstrike's coming. I don't want to stick around and see the explosions.
Meryl. Meryl.
She's alright. Just tired.
Snake? Is that you?
Ugh.
Snake, you're alive. Thank God.
Meryl. Meryl, are you okay?
Are you okay? Is that all you can say?
Meryl, you must have been terrible.
It wasn't that bad. I didn't give in to the torture.
Torture?
And things even worse than that. I was fighting too. Just like you.
You're a strong woman.
Fighting them made me feel closer to you. I felt like you were there with me. It gave me the strength to go on. But I was scared.
I'm sorry.
Don't say that. But it made me realize something. During all the pain and shame, there was one thing I was sure of. A single hope that I held on to. And that hope kept me alive. Snake, I wanted to see you again.
Aww. Alright, now let's get the
Snake,
fuck out.
It's me. It looks like you stopped Rex.
Otacon, good news. Meryl's okay.
All right. You saved her, man. Good job.
I got some bad news, too. We're about to be bombed.
Oh, boy. I guess we're considered expendable.
Is there a way out of here?
A way out? Yeah. You can take the loading tunnel to the surface. There's a parking garage right next to you. The tunnel leads from there to the surface.
The door in front?
No, it's a small entrance to the west of that door.
How about the security?
I just unlocked it. Who do you think you're talking to? I'll take care of security along your escape.
We're gonna escape. That's basically what we're doing. Let's get the fuck out of here. You ready?
Let's get the hell out of here.
Exactly.
What about him? Where is Otacon?
He's fighting right now. With his old self. To be the man he wants to be.
He's fighting for us too?
Yeah, and I don't want it to be in vain.
Me too.
You're welcome.
Snake.
Meryl.
Yeah, I was about to say, you guys better get the fuck out of there. What are you guys doing?
It started.
I must be heavy.
Looks like we're not gonna have a love scene after all.
Never say never. We'll drive to the love scene, baby.
Hurry!
Oh, I have none of my weapons. Damn.
Let me drive. Damn, a surveillance camera.
god. Fuck off. Whee! Alright, I have no more.
Here they come!
You'll never make it. Snake, strike those guards.
Here they come!
You'll never make it. Snake, strike those guards. You did it, Snake.
Yeah, it's gonna be like this. You drive like a fucking... Like you're straight out Fast and Furious, man. That ain't a bad thing. I'm happy with it. You want to
Not yet!
Oh, come on!
It's not over yet! Liquid!
I like how he thinks he's coming along too. He's like, yeah, guys, don't worry about me. Fuck away. Anyway. No, you're not coming with us. Take a hint, man. You don't want the third wheel. Dude, you're a nuisance. Come on. My girlfriend, not yours. Asshole. How are you not dead? I get like our hand-to-hand combat. With a, like, you wouldn't die from that. I thought you would have died from that.
Look, Snake, daylight. We're gonna crash.
No, we're not. We did it! Yay! Great job, Yin-Yang! We did it! Yay! We did it! Woo! Yeah, baby! What I'm talking about?
Are you okay? Damn.
Snake.
Come on, man.
Snake!
Come on, man. You're done. You know you're done. Yeah, Fox died then.
Fox?
Die.
Dumbass. Oh. And he died. Okay, come on. He dies.
Snake, can you hear me?
Colonel.
Are you okay?
Colonel, what happened?
The Secretary of Defense has been arrested. Early retirement.
Arrested?
Nice.
I was able to get into contact with the President.
Oh, because that's why we
Metal
didn't.
Gear, the training exercise, all of it. It was all the Secretary of Defense acting alone.
Acting alone?
What?
What happened to the air raid and the nuclear strike?
The orders were rescinded. The F-117s and the B-2 bombers have returned to the base. Once again, I have complete authority over this operation.
I see.
Washington isn't stupid enough to use nukes to cover up a few secrets.
I wonder about that.
In any case, the danger's over. Thanks, Snake.
Colonel, you can rest easy. Meryl's fine.
Really? Thanks. Thank you, Snake. Snake, I'm sorry I kept a lot of things from you.
It's okay, Colonel.
Snake, I'm not a colonel.
Oh, that's right.
I've got a present for you. There's a snowmobile close to you. Mei Ling saw it on the satellite photos. This time of year, the glaciers are pretty calm. You should be able to ride right out of there. I'll bet the boys at the DIA and the NSA never expected you to come home alive.
Me neither. I'd better not show my face around there.
No danger of that. You two officially died after your Jeep sank into the ocean.
That's not too far from the truth.
There's also a helicopter waiting for you at the Fox Islands.
Dr. Hal Emmerich should be somewhere on the base. I want someone to bring him in.
I understand. Leave it to me.
Okay. Roy. Are you going to be okay?
Don't worry. I've got an insurance policy. A hard copy of all of Mei Ling's data. As long as I've got that, you, me, and Mei Ling will be fine.
The
What about
battery
Naomi?
on these nanomachines will run out soon. They won't be able to follow us.
I guess we won't meet again.
Don't worry. I'll pay you a visit sometime.
Really? I'll look forward to that.
Aww.
Just tell me one thing.
What?
About Fox Die.
Meryl will be fine. She wasn't included in its programming.
What about me? It killed Liquid.
Naomi said she wants to talk to you face to face about that.
How is she?
Don't worry. Mei Ling's with her right now. I'm switching over to Naomi.
Snake, it's me.
Naomi?
I heard about my brother.
Fox, no, Frank, wanted to tell you something. He told me to tell you to forget about him, and to go on with your own life.
Frankie said that?
Yeah. He also said he'll always love you. Naomi, your brother just saved you, me, and the whole world. He fought on sheer willpower until the very end.
Maybe now he's finally found some peace. My brother was already dying. Ever since he fought with you in Zanzibar land, he's been like a ghost. A ghost looking for a place to die.
Naomi, Liquid died from Fox Die too. What about me? When am I going to go?
It's up to you.
What do you mean?
Everybody dies when their time's up.
Yeah, so when's mine up?
It's up to you how you use the time left to you. Live,
But-
Snake. That's all I can say to you.
Each
Each person is born with their fate written into their own genetic code, inscribed into their genes. But that's not all there is to life. I finally realized that. I told you before, the reason that I was interested in genes and DNA. Because I wanted to know who I was, where I came from. I thought that if I analyzed my DNA, I could find out who I was, who my parents were. And I thought that if I knew that, then I'd know what path I should take in life. But I was wrong. I didn't find anything. I didn't learn anything. Just like with the Genome Soldiers, you can input all the genetic information, but that doesn't make them into the strongest soldiers. The most we can say about DNA is that its genetic information houses a person's strengths or destiny. You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. Snake, whether you've been programmed or not isn't important. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live. Don't you think, Snake? Don't worry. I'm gonna choose life too. Until today, I've always looked for a reason to live. But from now on, I'm going to just live. Genes exist to pass down our hopes and dreams for the future through our children. Living is a link to what will come. All life is tethered to the future. Loving each other, teaching each new generation, then the world can change. I finally realized it. The true meaning of life. Thank you, Snake.
Look, I found this.
Let's keep it as a reminder.
Of what? A reminder of a successful mission? Or a reminder of the first time we met?
A reminder of how to live.
Huh?
Until today, I've lived only for myself. My survival instinct that tells me not to die. That's all the motive I've had in my life.
That's not just you. That's how everyone is.
I only felt truly alive when I was staring death in the face. I don't know. Maybe it's written into my genes.
What about now? What do your genes say about your future now?
Maybe it's time I live for someone else.
Someone else?
Yeah. Someone like you. Maybe that's the real way to live.
So, where to, Snake?
David. My name is David.
Okay, so where to, Dave?
I think it's time we look for a new path in life.
A new path?
A new purpose.
Will we find it?
We'll find it. I know we'll find it.
Hey, what are those?
Caribou. To the Aleutians, the caribou is a symbol of life. It'll be spring here soon.
For us, too.
Yeah. Spring brings new life to everything. It's a time for hope. I've lived here a long time, but Alaska has never looked more beautiful. The sky, the sea, the caribou. And most of all,
The snow.
you.
Aww.
It's
Ain't
nice,
that
isn't it?
sweet?
Being alive.
Come on. Let's enjoy life.
Oh, this is still a good game. I like it. And I think... Oh. Uh-oh. Oh. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes. I do like this game, but man, I think I made the huge mistake of playing 3 first. Because 3 is, in my opinion, the best Metal Gear Solid game, and one of the best games of all time. And whether that changes this year, depending on what I play, other than Final Fantasy VII Remake, I'd say it's my second favorite game of all time, Metal Gear Solid 3 is. And whether we get the remake this year or not really just depends on what Konami's doing, and really if I want to do it. Because right now I'm kind of thinking I want to do 2 next. Maybe do Metal Gear Solid 2, then do Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker this year. And if 3 Remake comes out during that, I don't know if I'll be able to play it. Now, about the game. Negatives. Didn't like the Raven boss fights. Thought they were kind of dumb. I think most of the boss fights were pretty good. Although Mantis did piss me off because the second controller thing wasn't working. I can now say... Oh, sorry, my phone's going off. Shows what time it is. What else do I not like? I didn't like the key section. I think the key section was just way too long. Personally, I believe that. I mean, you guys can say it wasn't. Hey, stop! Sorry, she was tugging at something. Story-wise, this game's pretty strong, but you know, 3's story was better. I know I'm comparing it a lot to 3, and 3 came out after this, but still, just bringing it up. Music, you know, pretty good. Compared to the original, I can't say because I haven't played the very original. If I was to rank this, it'd be a good A-tier game. I really do like it. There's just some segments I wasn't a big fan of. The Metal Gear boss fight was pretty cool, even though... Honestly, I feel like the final boss was a little anticlimactic. Because I consider the final boss the final fight you do, which was in the cards. But the boxing stuff was really cool. Let's see if there's anything after this. Can't tell. Oh, there we go. Okay, just takes you back to the title screen. I feel like this game would have been way better if they kind of done more with the Raven stuff. The Raven stuff I didn't like because it was always just, you're going up against a big guy. And I did not like that. Because the 2 Sniper Wolf boss fights were really cool. The fights with Mantis I thought were fine. I just hated that none of the controller things work. But overall, Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes is a pretty good game. I'm not saying it's the best Metal Gear Solid game, but it's definitely a good one. I do think it's a good starting point for this franchise because I can see elements of where 2 and 3 would come in. Obviously, it plays like Metal Gear Solid 2. From what I hear, a lot of people have been telling me that. That know Metal Gear. I'm glad that this was voted on. I'm glad I could get another voting poll game out. I will be returning back to Danganronpa V3 very, very soon. I know I took a 2-month hiatus, but I need a minute to kind of collect my thoughts on it and everything. I just really haven't been finding a reason to go back. No. Yeah, so that is Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes. This video's gone on way long enough, but I really wanted to finish it in this video, so... Anyway, thank you all for watching. Also, I think Yakuza will probably be over by the time this comes out, which, if that's the case, that means probably going to be starting up some new Let's Plays here and there. I know they're not going to be long playthroughs, but they'll be playthroughs nonetheless. So thank you all for watching. See you guys in the next video. Goodbye!